So Jacob asked Basie, was that all of the church's money that they spent? And Basie had to admit, yes, it was the church's money. But Basie promises Jacob that he's going to get all the money back. He's going to replace it, and he's going to get Jacob's money back as well. So meanwhile, the bishop is sitting up in his bed later on that night. Oh, by the way, Basie is out of control at this point. He's got dark circles under his eyes because he's been up all night. He's frazzled, and I've never seen Basie look this unkempt before. You usually see him so well put together, but he has been playing poker all night, and he probably didn't get any sleep that night either. But anyway, moving on. So that night, the bishop is sitting up in his bed reading his Bible. He's a little bit distraught about what took place earlier that day between Gigi and May. So he looks over at May. Lady May's in the bed beside him, sleeping peacefully and everything. So while that's going on, Charity is in the nursery with the baby, rocking him back to sleep after he obviously has woken up crying. Then Gigi goes into Faith's old room. She sees her Bible, and it has an old picture of the two of them in it when they were children. Gigi sits down and she looks at the picture. She says she misses her sister and that she loves her. So then the day of the memorial comes, and Jacob and Clarissa at home getting ready. Jacob comes out, and Clarissa tells him to tell her some good things about his sister Faith, which he does. He tells Clarissa how encouraging Faith was and how much of a help she was to him, because she always told him good things and made him feel like he could do anything and special and everything. So then, meanwhile, the bishop delivers this beautiful speech about Faith at the gravesite. As everybody is leaving, though, Sophia has to run to catch up with Zora because Zora is ignoring her due to being mad with her about the night of Sophia's birthday party when Sophia went off on her about trying to leave, or actually running off with Isaiah once again. Well, Sophia apologizes to her for the way that she acted. Zora was being short with her, and she dismissed her like it was no big deal. I mean, she was being real rude and stank acting like a mammy Clarissa could be. You know, Clarissa can be a real B too, but Zora was acting just like her. Meanwhile, back at the Greenleaf mansion, Kevin is actually walking through the house holding the baby. When he walks by Aaron's room and notices that he's watching a game, they actually exchange pleasantries about Kevin being on daddy duty. And Aaron actually invites him to come and join him in watching the game. So Kevin does, and there's this awkward moment that passes between them because Kevin is sitting there staring at Aaron. Now at this point, Aaron is not really paying him much attention because, like I said, he's watching the game, but he's also doing some paperwork, taking care of some business. So at this point, y'all, sidebar, I'm beginning to wonder if Aaron is really gay after all, because I know I've been saying that Aaron is probably gay because he's been trying to be too nice to Kevin on the side of, you know, after everything is going on, he's been really nice to Kevin. So I was wondering if he was gay too. But then at this point, I'm just wondering if maybe Kevin is going to take Aaron's kindness for something else. He thinks it's more because, of course, Kevin is very vulnerable at this point after what's going on between him and Charity. But I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, the family arrives back at the mansion. The dining room table is beautifully prepared for the dinner. And Gigi notices this big, beautiful bouquet of flowers on the buffet table. And it's from Mac. So Gigi runs, gets her keys, and she actually leaves the house. On her way out, she tells Sophia to stay here with the family. She jumps in her car and she just takes off flying. So Sophia gets up, she reads the car, and she sees that it's from Mac, and she realizes that Gigi is about to do something not good. Sophia is concerned, so she runs out of the house and she stands out on the porch and she looks, and of course she sees Gigi driving off. And that is pretty much the end of episode 7. So Gigi is going to do something. I don't know what, but when she saw that card from Mac, it did something to her. Y'all, I'm beginning to wonder if Mac is actually guilty of doing any of those things that Faith is accusing him of. I wonder if he's not covering up for somebody. But who? Who is he covering up for? Because I can't see him sending flowers and actually calling Lady May to offer condolences if he's really guilty of doing what they said he's doing. And he keeps saying that he didn't do anything to Faith. So I just wonder. But like I said, who did it? If he didn't do it, who did it? Was it Mr. McCready, the daddy, Henry, that did it? Of course, he's been dead for like 3 weeks now. So I just don't know. What do y'all think? Anyway, this is part 2 because they only give you 15 minutes on this sample of the software that I use. So, anyway, yeah, let me know what y'all think down in the comment box about what's going on about Aaron and what you think about Mac. All right, see you later. Bye-bye.